Hello everyone, this is Akhier Dragonheart, and we've got some Cataclysm. In fact, we have a new version 0.8. Now let's go and crack open the changelog. Version 0.8. Releasing with the Russian, Chinese, and I don't know what that's supposed to be, but yeah, Russian, Chinese languages, translations of it. So that's pretty cool if you aren't a native English speaker. Assume that you at least speak some English if you're listening to my videos. The dragging of vehicles, in other words, the shopping carts they added. We've seen some of that. Really nice addition. Memorial files, awesome stuff. Tiles, the big thing. This is a stable release, the first one with tiles. So all of you out there that have been asking when they can get it, it's here now. We've got it. Basic farming support. I haven't done anything with farming. I'll probably do a bit of debug mode to see if I can figure out some in this video. There's some save backwards compatibility. I'm not sure how far it goes, but yeah, that's pretty cool. The adjusting of city sizes, very nice, especially since they fixed the problem with the really big cities not working. Yeah, this one. Wall of Zombies is not a lie. Intelligence dependent upon skill rust. They're getting a little closer to making it so I might use skill rust. Uncanny dodge. Cybernetic thing. Weight management rework. Weight now in grams. That sounds like it could be a really interesting thing. The stress from being overloaded causing pain. I've come afoul with that in some of the experimental builds since I didn't know about it. Display options for metric versus imperial. Yep. Beanbag rounds for shotguns and grenade launchers. I think I've seen the beanbag rounds in a store once in game, but didn't get to use them. The headlights that can be aimed at installation time, very useful. Active bionics. Throws single items from stack instead of whole stack. That's definitely going to be quite useful. Updated the menus. Crafting overhaul. Crafting no longer trains combat skills and vice versa. This is basically fixing a bunch of unbalanced in the game. Basically, the reason archery was always so powerful was because you had to make a bunch of arrows for it, and making a bunch of arrows made you like green arrow or something, I guess. Reworked rain protection. Items now have waterproof flag. That's a very, very nice upgrade to stuff if you mod it for certain. Let's see. Crafting, you can actually perform bubble to the top of the list. Yes, seen that. Laser weapons. I haven't seen those. I'll definitely have to try it. Pneumonic weapon. I don't know how to pronounce this word. It's like I've heard it pronounced so many times because... yeah, but I just can't. Narrow sideboard option. Support Unicode character names. Might have to try that, see if I can get it to work. Aim-related gun mods. Aim path is blocked by something. Play now starts for one game. One-click game initiation. Very nice stuff. Remove nonsensical negative encumbrance. I guess I'll have to look into how the... encumbrance works. Loosen strictness of encumbrance in general. Ooh, that I guess that could be a little better. This one was interesting though. He had melee weapons, plastic item crafting, option overhaul. Swimming now makes you wet. Wetness can be a good thing when it's hot and you're properly attired. Wetness effects adjusted by some mutations. Portable game system now usable. Has playable game Snake, Silkbon, and Robot Finds Kitten. That's actually really cool. A lot of stuff was moved out, so it's easier to mod. Fruit bushes spawn in groups. Interesting. See if it rebalance fire, emits less smoke, and small fires should burn longer. Very important. The aforementioned farming support. Welding rig vehicle component, very useful, especially since it goes off the power, so Just get a solar panel and a battery in a car and one of these, and you can keep your car actually repaired without going through all the batteries ever. Cloth bedding, we'll use them for warmth. Cause less or no damage. Corpse filled bits. Adrenaline shot item. Nurse adrenaline rush effect. No more bullet time. Oh. Small vehicles are draggable, pushable, added shopping carts. Funnel now directs rain and container in the same square during rain. Mutation dreams. Huh, that's weird. Don't know what that is. Siphon water of vehicles with water tanks. Ice labs. Don't know what that is. That sounds interesting. Vehicle collision based on science. And they've unfixed one fix where bushes basically were the dread of all vehicles ever. Streamlined selecting same ammo over and over. Blacksmithing. Pickling and other food preservation techniques. Re-enabled mouth encumbrance. Caseless ammunition guns. Awesome. Round ball and whatnot. New heavy weapons. New features spawning in houses. Ooh. Significant reduced map size. That definitely would help. Lots of promotions. They're not lying. Many items and crafting recipes. Energy weapons. Scroll bar. And vehicles can spawn smashed into each other. And a bunch of fixes. Terminal text display. Remove anything interesting. Really, really interesting. No more nothing map tiles. That's been a little interesting to run across them every once in a while. Monsters no longer attack themselves. Fatal detected correctly. No, it wasn't being incorrectly detected, but okay. Nerf smoke inhalation. I guess I might not need to rush for a filter mask as much. This one always and forever. Rain and acid rain doesn't bother you when underwater. Recasting, fixed old inventory. Okay, yeah. This is interesting if you're into coding and stuff. Vehicles no longer above water. Loaded ammo such as nails can be used for crafting. Ooh, that's nice. And light from items more consistent. Okay, that's cool. Now let's go into the option. Let's see. I've already done videos on a few of these things since it has been out, but size of city from 4 to 16. They fix it so that the 16 doesn't, take forever and ever. Dangerous pickup. False will cause players to drop new items that cause them to exceed the weight limit. Since it now hurts you if you have too much stuff being carried, it's a useful one. Mutation by radiation. Also, a little bit of insight into why radiation causes mutation. You aren't what's mutating. All it does to you is radiation sickness. If you know how the zombies work in this game, and you know why, the thing that causes it to happen, that's everywhere now, is what's being adversely affected by the radiation. So yeah, if you already know the spoilers, that should tell you a lot. Safe mode proximity. On safe mode, so okay, this one is the density of spawns. I'm gonna stick it at 1 still. Military. What's the difference between 24-hour and military? I've only ever had the 24-hour and military basically used, the same thing basically. I've always had it. Hide cursor, show hide. Cursor is on unhidden on mouse movement. Sure, I'll do that one. Move offset. Anything else interesting in here? Got all these various things that's been in. Here's the whether you want tiles or not. You have to restart for this, mind you. So I'm going to be using tiles. Also, that's one thing. Let me. It looks like it's got Dion's tile set and someone named Hoder's tile set. I think it's right now just on default. I'll see if it's actually an option somewhere in here to change between them. I'm not sure. But yeah. Here's an important thing. If you're wondering how I got my screen to be so big, these are the options. Viewport width, viewport height. The width is what it says on the tin. Same with height. Basically, increase these or decrease these to make the window bigger or smaller. You have to restart the game for it to take effect, though. That's an important thing to note. Also, the 52 by 22 that I have in here gets you basically the 720p that YouTube seems to like a lot. So, you know, that's what I'm running at, even though I could have a lot bigger. Debug. Anything interesting in here? Not particular. Oh, I did a little math at one point because someone was talking about how fast you heal from just sleeping, and with the season length of 14, basically every day is basically a week in our world, taking how long seasons are. And skill rest off. Yeah, I'll save it. We'll see what tile set we've got going on, and I'll probably try out the other tile sets. And we'll just play now. Okay. Oh, that's an interesting start. Monster right off the bat. That's kind of odd. It's like I'm starting like right next to a mansion. I've not really done that before. What if the zombie saw me? I don't know what I've got on this character, though. I'm probably just gonna suicide it. I'm just taking a look around, seeing where I can get the best view. Okay, this seems decent enough. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to switch around tile sets and be back when I get that all set up. Okay, I think I got it. In the data, there's a graphics.txt, and in that, there's this. Let's increase the size a little bit so that we can see everything at once. And, yeah. It looks like it's just as easy as going like that, and then coming down here and taking out that. Yeah, that should work. And actually, there we go. Get that back up. Can I just yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I restarted the game, and let's play now and see what this tile set looks. Oh, this is a nice tile set. I like it. It's definitely got a more rustic look to it, and it's the smaller tile set. So if Dion's is a little too big for you, this one definitely would. Yeah, I really like this. I must admit, Dion's is pretty good. Let me actually. Okay, this should work. I've got a couple games open at once. So let's see. Where's the other one? There we go. Yeah, it's working. Let's get back in here and see what it looks like. Yeah, this one definitely has some things to it that I like. Come on, there we go. Open a window. That's interesting. Close the window. That's nice. Red drapes, of course. Also, the unseen areas aren't just black. It's got that texture to it, so it's not just black. The councils, I must admit, Dan's council of having those wires hanging down is a little weird. Also, though I understand what it is, this one's blue screen, this one isn't. The fact that this one's lit up is a little deceptive. I think instead having like a cracked screen down here and like basically this same screen except the background being black on this one, or maybe just having it like that, would be a better option for that. Also, the walls in this tile set integrate better. And I will be going into a lot with the tile sets since they are an important part of this release. Nice. Oh, it's got that gray. Up here it's black and down here it's gray. I wonder what's up with that. What happens when I go down? Okay, yeah, it's just the thing. It definitely looks a lot better with the come on, switch. There we go. The gray. Oh, need to set the actual debug menu. See? Yes. Z for let's find somewhere to go that would well, that looks like an interesting place. Public Works should be a decent place to check out. Should give me some look at what various things look like. Also, there tends to be a vehicle around. And of course, the zombies is an important thing that I'll have to look at for both of them. And to do that, I better increase all my skills so I don't die to this one. They should probably just have set all skills to, and then have an option to just go and set it all to a specific number. Though if I'm oh, there's a lot of zombies around here. Worse than I'm used to. No. That's annoying. Well, this is showed me a view of the vehicle, so oh right, one. I have it set over there, but I don't have it set over here since they're different versions of the exact same game. Z4. Let's see, do we have a... Oh right, same world. I can just go over to there and check it out. See how the zombies are over here. Okay, the vehicle's got a weird blue thing going on. I didn't know what's up with that. Oh right, and I didn't up all my skills over here. Yes, I like to being able to set it all to 10 right away, because then add a bunch of 3s will get you up to 100. Not that you honestly ever would need 100 in a skill. I just find it amusing. Huh. That was a master zombie. That's interesting. That would explain all the zombies around, I guess. Z1... gas. Where? There we go. Now let me go take care of. Yes. Can't even see the dang zombie. Not really much good for me then. No. Yeah. I will admit, while I really like the aesthetics of Dion's tile set, this one has a nice, it's a small tile set, and it works, which can be harder since it's smaller. Though Dion has said he might do a thing with the smaller tile set once he's got this bigger one set up. So let's see. Huh, are there different items? Tool belt. Can't really see the items around. Oop, wrong command. There we go. Yeah. there's a broken council. Let's see, where was that interesting star? Or was that a different world? I don't know. Maybe, did I up it to 6? I think I might have. That may be a little too much. Maybe try it with 5 for a city size, I guess. That is something. I'll go check out the... These are fungal. Yeah, fungal blooms. Because I hadn't actually seen them in the... Wait a second, I don't have the... Z1 gas... Wear gas mask. Spore looks really cool. Okay, let's go check it out with this one. Huh. Yes, this is definitely one of the places where this seems to be a little bit better looking. So what's that? Oh, marvelous bush. I'm not going to touch those because they are spoilery and I'd feel a little bad. Huh? Did I just teleport? Felt like I just teleported. Yeah, it looks like... Huh, interesting. Well, let's go do something about this. Yeah, it can push you away pretty effectively. Z1 Molotov cocktail. Activate Molotov. Toss Molotov. Oop, got myself on. Oop, I killed myself. Oopsie. New game. Okay, Z. Oh, start with power. I must have, shockwave there. Must have started with the 1 trait, the android trait. 3. I'll go check out what's up with the fungal spire now. Okay, it's on fire. That should probably take care of things. Probably should get out of the fire, actually. Okay, now let's be a little bit carefuler with this. Z1 inventory E, no, G apply, throw G at the thing there. There we go, I actually managed to survive that. Burn. What's that? Oh, it's just a mushroom. Okay. I'm like, why is there something from the mushroom thing over here? But no, it's just a mushroom. I wonder what the default... yeah, I wonder if I take this... No. I'm pretty sure there's a default texture... Or is this just a placeholder sort of thing? Could be. Yeah, well, neither here nor there. Doesn't matter. I definitely like the 2 tile sets that it comes with. Especially since one of them's Dion's, and it's always nice to see when his tile sets are fully implemented into a game. Especially since it's the default one. That's definitely interesting. No. Oop, wrong one. There we go. this go. The one thing I really do like about the other one is it's a small tile set that shows what's going on. It can be, smaller tile sets can be harder to do, of course, obviously. Smaller thing means less detail, and meaning it's harder to get detail into it. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not sure which one I'll actually use. I like this one because it's got lots of detail and it looks really good. Of course, the other one also looks really good. Some of the things that... This has more of a... Oh, there's a... something that can pile. I don't know what it is. Though apparently I can tell that that's a bright light. I guess that makes sense. I have a thing that I was gonna describe it as. How was I gonna? Let's get to house. Give me 10 of those. Apply first aid to my head, apply first aid to my torso, apply first aid. Since the more first aid skill you have, the better you are with it, the better it is. The vehicles here look a little janky sometimes, I guess. But then again, I don't think anyone's really got a good tile set version of vehicles unless that's all they have. I guess that could be reasonable. I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say, because this tile set has something about it that I'm trying to put into words. And I'm not doing a very good job of it. Oh, the bear followed me. Oopsie. Well, let's take a better look at the zombies in this one, since I haven't really bothered looking expressly at the zombies. I fought some right there, but I didn't really take a close look at the special ones. Here's a zombie Hulk. And the zombies look good. I have a very specific word I'm trying to remember to describe. Oh yeah, the smashed windows look good too. Very specific word I'm trying to think of to describe this. I think I got it. I've been listening to Cthulhu something or other podcast, and they've been talking about pulp, and this has a very pulpy feel to it. It's not. It seems more like a two-fisted brawling thing, or not two-fisted brawling, but like it's got the walls and the stuff give it this feel of let's switch to this one, C3, and I'll get to a building where I can. This has a more modern feel over here. That's not a bad thing, but it's like different settings, I guess. That would be the best way I could go with describing it. This is more of the the character looks it, the buildings look it. It's more of a more modern look. The walls. Bleeding. The walls have the more modern look to them because of the choice of a more stone texture rather than the wooden one. And the various things about it make it feel more like a slightly more modern set for the stuff. It's kind of hard to explain because it's something that I don't really have the words necessarily for it. But yeah, it's got this feel to it. And the other one feels more like, sure, it's after the apocalypse, and yeah, everything's ended, but it's got this feel of, but you're the guy. It's like, it might be because of the smaller tile set enforcing a slight limitation on it, but it's like, look at the character here. It's like, he's got his suit on, he's kind of got his arms on his side, like, I'm the man. And then you come over here and it's like, you got, because of the bigger tile set, there's more detail and he's kind of skinny. He's not taking up as much of the tile and he's kind of like, yeah, I'm here. Actually, that's a good point, yeah. I've never actually, no, I meant to go over here. Press spacebar. There we go. Okay, yeah, I've got the same character thing here. I assume you probably have the same one here as well. You might not, though. No, you actually have a female character over here. I'm just going to put that down to Dion hasn't made the female character model yet. But yeah, even on this one, it's got that kind of like, yeah, feel to it. Yeah, this is the end of the world, and you barely survived. It's more modern times. The walls are solid built. They're not wood. The doors look nice and everything, but it's definitely a this is what you got kind of thing going on. Well, over here, the walls seem to be made of wood. Stuff like that. The computer looks older. And the various feel of the game definitely has a different feel to it. All because of the tile set, mind you. It's like, same game, just different tile set. Also because of the, while some people have commented that the tiles are brighter in this one, this one, compared to this one, you can definitely see that it's possible to make them brighter still. Nothing against this one. This one has more of an action-adventure, pulp type feel to it, while this one has more of the, because of the bigger tiles, it's a smaller screen, the black is fully black, your character looks wimpy, everything like that. It definitely has more of a, more horror feel to it. Reasonable enough and all with the whole end of the world zombie apocalypse thing going on, but you know. This one, you might survive. It's like, you look like an action hero somewhat, and I like the feel of it. Plus, I think I might use this tile set for a little bit just because it has the bigger view range. And I'm kind of partial to that because I like to see stuff coming. Also, it's square, so it's actually the window's actually square when I have it set up like this, so the effect that some people have mentioned of feeling that one way is slower than another definitely wouldn't apply to this because it's got the same, it's almost square in all ways it could be. Come on, switch, there we go. Same with this one, of course, but neither here nor there. Let's come over here and see what it looks like. Z2. Oh, teleported me right into the thing. Soldier zombies here definitely look good. Yeah. I think the thing I've been mentioning with the various things definitely could just be a whole, and that's just how the game feels because it's got a smaller window thing going on, or a smaller tile set, that is. It's definitely an interesting dichotomy there. And I didn't even get into anything of the farming or anything. Huh. Well, I guess I should probably see what crafting stuff's going on. Oh, with this we can see the turrets. Yeah, the turrets here are kind of mechanical. Definitely look deadly. Over here, they're a little more cartoony, a little more, yeah. I definitely like it. That's not working. Oh, well, let's get all the skills up a bit. Don't need to go too high with this. Probably won't have as many recipes as we could because there's probably some that can only be found with... Well, I know there are some that can only be found with the... with learning the recipe. Rock and a sock. One rock and one sock or wool socks. That's cool. Time to complete 1 minute. How do I put rock in sock? Matchhead bomb. That's definitely an interesting one. Don't try it at home. Sledgehammer. You can actually make one. Awesome. Looks like that's got to do with the smithing that they added. Wood axe. Mace. Okay, that's the old medieval weapon type of thing. Razor bar, guitar. Yes, definitely got some firebrand, raisin bob, shish kebab. Definitely got a lot of interesting ones. I definitely like how some of those look. And of course we've got all the various ammo and arrows and whatnot. Plastic stuff. Food. There was the mention of the various ways to do food. We've got jams, though I don't know if that was in or not. It might have already been in. Here's some pickled stuff anyway. Skill 5 cooking. Let's see, it requires some form of heat, a pot, and a knife of some form. Needs water, glass, some kind of vegetable matter, and vinegar. And then meat, about the same thing except it just wants chunks of meat. Okay, that's cool. Definitely interesting having more ways of doing stuff. And fried spam, of course. Why not? Various drinks. Huh. Yeah, I guess that's one way. I've noticed a lot of the drinks that they've added is some form of alcohol. Hey, plant food. That's cool. Yeah, some form of alcohol. Hemostatic powder. That's awesome. Make a still. Chemistry set. Purifier. These are interesting. Cattle mutagen. Don't know what you'd want from that, but that's interesting. Make heroin. Always a seller. Here's all the CBMs that I know of that you can make. You can also make a solar panel. That's cool. Anything really interesting? Nah, it's mostly the same. Do note that you can make the interface too. And it's only 3 levels up from the electronics. You probably have the book. If you got that far, you probably have a book that'll bring you far enough to get to this one. I assume it's probably better just to get this. Also, note these all use burnt out bionics. So that's finally used for when you were chopping up the shockers early on. Oh, quiver. I haven't used the quiver. Wonder how they work. I wonder if it's like the suggestion I had. Also, extra stuff for people that like furries. Always a good choice. I'll have to check out the quiver. I don't know how the quiver works. Here's the exploding arrowhead, because it has to be in a separate category. Anything? Oh, you can actually make plastic stuff. That's cool. Mold, plastic bowl, plastic chunk, plastic ball. Interesting. Makeshift welder. I've shown that, or I've seen that before. Very nice to finally have a way to do it if you don't. Kilns, charcoal water purifier. That's definitely an interesting improvement there on ways to get water. Okay. Anything new interesting here? No, it looks to be about the same size. So yeah, same kind of stuff there. Well, first of all, I should probably move away so that they're not in shooting range. Okay, now, let's find a quiver. Worn on back or that can hold. Its small size will encumber you rather than foot, but neither of them had to fight zombies. Storage 2. I wonder how it works. Where quiver? Interesting. I'll have to figure out. Z1 arrow. Carbon fiber arrow. Get me 20. Did that actually get me 20? No. Okay. And F. It doesn't look like it reloads, so I don't know how it's supposed to be working. Maybe it's just storage. It could just be storage. Let's wish for a bow of some sort. Pistol crossbow, cool. Sure, longbow. Wheeled longbow. Drop the matchbook and the... Drop, it only said 20, so let's drop 140 of those. Huh, wonder why I'm still cumbersome. Fire. Yeah, okay, that works. Grab C1 arrow. Field point arrow. Get me one of those. Fire. Okay, how's its fire? Target. Okay, I'm not really seeing. Apparently it... Let's see. Let's try to find out if it says something in here. Item overview, combat, survival. Let's try the, combat. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have it there. Item overview? Yeah, I don't know. To find out about that then. Because supposedly there was something about making it easier to reselect. Yeah, well. Well, the quiver's interesting. It shows promise, I guess. But yeah, that's the new version. It comes with both of these, and it's relatively easy to switch them. All you need to do is open up the GFX file that's in the data folder, and it starts with Dion's tile set enabled. If you want to use the other one, it's as simple as that. There we go. And yeah. This is Akhier, and I'm signing off.